Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what is up? I am Hannah. I am a lifestyle, beauty, fashion, you name it, I do it, vlogger. So cool. I have loved braids for so long because they're just such like the easy go-to style of mine for, I mean, honestly, just for the longest time. And it looks effortless. And I want to share it with you guys. I didn't even realize how many people didn't know how to braid until I was like, oh, my favorite heatless style. And everyone was like, wait, how do you even, I want to break it all down for you guys. We're doing a complete step-by-step, fully beginner intro into braiding. So if you know kind of how to braid, this may be helpful. If you know how to braid, this video is not for you. But hey, thanks for clicking. You're welcome to stay. But if you're new to braiding, welcome. I am so glad that you are here and I am so thrilled to be able to share this with you. This is something I learned when I think I was in, I don't even know. But let's break it down. Next clip. Okay, first things first, you're gonna need a brush because you're gonna want to brush all of your hair. You're gonna be able to run your fingers through it very easily. Sometimes detangler works with this. I just freshly washed my hair, so it's really easy for me to do that right now. I mean, it's still even pretty wet. So the waves that you're probably familiar with, the ones that I wear quite often whenever I'm going for a no heat style, I usually will do 2 of these French braids, but for today's purposes, I'm just gonna be doing 1 braid. You're gonna be using your hands a lot, so trust your fingers, trust your hands, and it's extremely helpful to have a mirror in front of you. Now today, I will not have a mirror in front of me, so bear with me, but I think the general idea and the concepts will be easily picked up. May not be my best work, but that's beside the point. I'm just here to help teach. So, let me turn around. So I like to grab like this section of hair. I think this is called the crown of the head, otherwise known as the same exact spot you would put a bump in. I don't know, might be helpful. Any millennials, Gen Zers watching, just grab this crown of the hair and then split it into 3. I personally like to use my fingers to hold things, or to hold the hair like this. And then the concept of braiding is just putting the outside hair on the inside. So I always start with the right side for whatever reason, bring it to the center like that, and then I'll bring the left side into the center like that. Now, if you're wanting, like pro tip, if you're wanting to have hella great waves whenever you take your hair out or just have a really tight braid, you're gonna want to have a good grip of your hair because you're not gonna want it to be super loose like this. So tight braids equals tight waves. And then you'll take your free hand and kind of just grab some hair. I start from like all the way up here and just start scooping up a line of hair. I've seen some people use different types of brushes and such for this, but I like my fingers. And then again, we're gonna bring the outside hair in. Just like that, you've done your first start of your French braid. And then over here, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna grab a line of hair. Also, the thinner the lines, the better. But, I mean, you do you, boo. Bring it in. And then we're gonna repeat it on the other side. So thin line, or what I think to be a thin line, because I'm not quite looking at a mirror. Bring it on the inside, voila. And then just repeat the process. And then once you do this more, you're gonna start getting quicker at it and be able to do it like this without a mirror. But I think this is just a great, very versatile hairstyle that you could wear for like anything. And then the waves it creates are so cute and natural that it's perfect for a no heat hair look. And travel down. Like that. Go in on this side. Bring it in tight. Here at this part of the head, your hair is gonna be a little bit harder to grab, and not really harder to grab, but harder to keep tight. So be mindful of that. Keep your tight fingers. And then if you ever forget where you are, you can undo the last one and it'll show you. So I undid this one, and it shows that it came from the right side. So that means I've got the left side to do. And then I also, as you see, I kind of switch fingers with it and switch hands, just so I can get that much better of a grip on my hair. And before you know it, you're at the end. And you're almost done. Look at that. So it's the same thing down here at the base. While you're not grabbing hair, you're still bringing the hair on the inside from the outside. So this one's coming from the right, this one's the left, bringing it in, and then just continuing the pattern. My hair is slightly damp right now, and then I'm letting it go throughout the day, like letting it just chill in this braid. And I'll usually keep them in this braid probably around 24, sometimes even 48 hours. Like, I can get crazy with it. Sometimes you wake up after putting a braid together and you're like, oh my gosh, like the cutest, like messy braid I love. And then sometimes you're like, oof, time to take it out. And you'll know when it is, because you will definitely have an opinion on it. But there you go, that's it. It looks super tight and not the cutest right now, but that's literally only because my hair is kind of damp, kind of wet. If it was definitely 1000% dry, it would be a little bit more voluminous up here, because I tend to keep my braids a little on the looser end rather than extremely tight. And the best way I would do that is, again, if I had drier hair, I would go from right here and I kind of pull up, like this part I would pull physically up like that. I don't want to do it too much because I want this one to be a little tighter. And then from here I do it same, just grab your hair and like literally just like push forward. And that's seriously it. Braids don't have to be hard, but they look hard. And let me know down below if you're wanting me to show you guys how to do the double braids, the reverse braid, which is essentially like this, but like inverted. So you like see the braid. I don't know, I'll put a picture up right here. I'm the worst at describing things, so I hope this helped. If you have any questions, like I said, like drop them in the comments. I'll get to them all. I know the waves don't work with all hair types, so play around with it. You never know. Your hair just might be the one that waves. And it's a lazy girl's best friend because you don't have to do much. But I mean, anyone can learn and it's never too late. So get your braids going. That's it. That's it for today's video. If you liked it, like, subscribe, comment. Let's hang out more. Until next time, bye.